Is it happening?
It's happening.
All right.
Hi, hello, and welcome to the pod.
Oh my God, you just went right into it. I love it.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
My name is Emily, and this is Emily.
I'm Emily too.
Yeah, you're listening to Cloaca Sandwich. You may be wondering who Cloaca Sandwich is for. Real nerds, fake nerds, and true believers.
Like, okay, all right, let's get into it. I mean, if you're listening to this, hopefully you know what a cloaca is. I mean, God forbid you don't, but
Why'd you Google it?
yeah, I mean, obviously you had to have been, what does this mean? What is a cloaca? Well, we're going to just settle that debate once and for all. A cloaca is an anatomical term coming from the Latin word meaning public sewer or drain. Was later used in biology in reference to eliminatory systems of animals. So a cloaca is a dilated cavity extended from the hindgut. In adult birds, reptiles, amphibians, and many fishes, but only a few, very, very few mammals, the cloaca is a common chamber into which the digestive, urinary, and reproductive tracts discharge. In most mammals, the cloaca gives rise to your large intestines, urinary bladder, and genitalia. So, you know, that's a lot of fancy internet science talk, but it's a hole in one.
Yeah.
It's an all-purpose hole that is in an animal where you poop, you pee, and sometimes you baby.
It was sometimes your baby.
Sometimes you baby, sometimes you egg.
Sometimes yo mama.
So that is what a cloaca is in a textbook. And I think that this is important to kind of lay the stage. And so, like, why am I familiar with cloaca? Mm-hmm. That would be because I'm classically trained as a biologist. Mm-hmm. So to me, I know I went to school for this. Makes sense. Emily, where did you first hear about cloacas?
I wish I knew, to be honest. I don't think I know. It's one of those things like, where did you hear like an old folk song?
Like, it's just kind of always been in your blood.
Yeah. When's the first time you heard that song that's like, you'll take the high road and I'll take...
That's
you probably
beautiful.
don't know.
This is just like history passed down from your ancestors to you through the bloodline. I thought you were going to say from fan fiction.
I honestly don't know.
I knew of cloacas in a more scientific sense for a long time before I recognized them in modern literature. Cloaca tags became really big in some of the fandoms that I was in, leading to a lot of hashtag cloaca sex. And so that's the backstory for setting up to another story we're about to tell.
Is the fandom My Hero Academia?
To be clear, it is My Hero Academia. Specifically, we're talking about some of the seminal works from Mermay. On Twitter, a lot of cloacas came about from that fashion. So I just want everyone to understand that this is kind of how cloaca came into my life and how this came up being pitched to Emily in her normie book club.
The listener may be thinking, well, great, you've defined cloaca and your personal history with cloaca.
But what is our personal attachment to the cloaca? And that brings us to the year of the cloaca, which is this year, 2025, the year of the cloaca. We have been preparing for this moment since January. This is the culmination of a lot of conversations, a lot of feedback, networking sessions with neighbors, loved ones, community members. And we've heard what the people have said, that they want this cloaca sandwich. And by God, we're going to give it to you.
Truly, most of the people I've pitched this podcast to have been like, I can't wait. That's such a good idea.
So let's kind of keep setting the scene. And how did the year of cloaca really come about? And this leads us to your book club. So please tell the listener a little bit more about this.
I sent you a screenshot on Discord. Can you tell me the date? I believe it was like the 4th of January. Anyways, I'm in a smut book club. Hi to all the girlies on the smut book club.
January 7th, 2025.
Thank you.
Approximately 9 p.m.
So I'm in this book club. I've been in it since last year. I wish I could say I was more enthusiastic about smut as a genre, but really I just like to hang out with these guys. We were putting together a bingo card for 2025 and recommending different categories of tiles for the bingo card. No offense to anybody, but there were just some really snoozers on there.
Yeah. Do you remember some of them?
Oh, yeah, I wrote some of them down. Love triangles,
Pretty basic.
Growling during sex.
Yeah.
And I think I was talking to you. I was like, we gotta wake these people up.
Yes. I remember this conversation.
You are the one that recommended Cloaca Sex as a bingo tile.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you want to spice up this bingo card? Let's get some weird, good, abstract literature on there. Let's add the cloaca, year of the cloaca, hashtag Cloaca Sex, add it to the bingo card.
That same day was the day I first used the hashtag body positivity and...
Hashtag normalize cloaca, hashtag
Yes.
body positivity.
Yeah. So this was the beginning of Cloaca Sandwich, truly at the beginning of 2025. We didn't really talk about it that much more until we went to a spring party.
Spring fling.
Yeah, for lesbians.
Yeah.
Lesbians and other people in the neighborhood that...
Just some queer folks gathering
Yeah.
for a summer fling. And here's the thing. I'm not good at parties. Emily is really good at talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of coasting on her coattails for all of this. But anyway, we roll up to this party. It's people that I kind of have known for like a couple of years. But, we don't hang out frequently. Not super close with anyone. So it's a little awkward. We don't really know what to talk about other than like, oh, how do you know the host? Blah, blah, blah.
And I was like, well, you know what? Months ago at this point, I had to explain what a cloaca was to some people. Actually, backing up a little bit before we got onto the topic of cloacas, I believe we tried to talk about swinger culture for a while.
Like, is this because we were talking about flamingos?
Yeah, because we drove by the soccer game and everybody was decked out in their plastic flamingo gear.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that's not from Madison, Wisconsin wouldn't know that our local mascot is a plastic flamingo.
A lawn flamingo,
Yeah.
specifically.
And as we were driving past, I was like, isn't that a swinger thing?
And I was like, I thought it was like a pineapple. But then Emily's looking it up and she's like, no, it really is. It says on the internet. Obviously, the internet isn't wrong.
Mm-mm.
So we're all walking around an entire city of swingers in Madison, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. So we wanted to bring this knowledge to the group.
Mm-hmm.
At the party, obviously, because this was a conversation we were having right in the car as we were driving up.
And for a group of like queer people, these are good topics.
Yes, and no offense to our straight listeners, I'm an ally. They're just kind of boring sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And what is shocking to straight people is just not shocking to queer people. And I don't know how else to explain it other than like queer people have more interesting conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So this wasn't that jarring, I think, to come up and be like, did you guys know that lawn flamingos are a swinger thing?
Mm-hmm.
Very topical to us because we all live here in this area generally, or at least we see a lot of flamingos in our city.
And if I'm remembering, a lot of people hadn't realized that.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, I knew about the loofahs on your car, pineapples.
There's so much that I don't know. And we could talk about swingers for
Yeah.
hours. This could be another sandwich topic
We'll
in
put
the
it on a
future.
list. Yeah.
But this kind of led us to try and be like, how do you break the ice at a party when people you met, everyone seems pretty cool, but what do we have in common? And what is a great icebreaker? Just being like, y'all ever heard of a cloaca?
Yeah. Do you guys know about the hole?
Have you heard the word?
Not many people did.
I can't recall if anyone there actually knew before we started talking about it. I think after we started talking about it, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I think maybe I heard about that in science
I just didn't know the word or...
Yeah, something like that.
But I think people were also surprised about the number, like the different species of animals that all had cloacas.
Yes, I think that's a very natural segue into something else that I think a lot of our listeners are going to be asking. You told us about the cloaca. It's a hole. It's a multi-purpose hole. the Holy Trinity, if you will. And that's another topic that we're going to get to, the parallels
Spoilers.
between oh my gosh, the rules of three, and how folklore and religion really show up through the cloaca, because the cloaca is a portal. Where was I going with this?
I know
what do you think of? What animal comes to mind for you?
I actually didn't know this until recently, which is crazy because it's my favorite animal, but an alligator has a cloaca.
That's beautiful. See, I think of sharks. Sharks also have cloacas.
Yeah.
Some other things that have cloacas, chickens.
Mm-hmm. The egg hole.
Yeah, the cloacal opening.
Mm-hmm.
Certain types of possums.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know that.
The platypus.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Turtles. I know turtles.
Yes.
Oh, I learned water bears
Yes.
have cloacas.
Water bears are very small.
Yeah.
Listener, if you're unfamiliar with their work, you should look them up.
They've been on Tumblr. The listener's been on Tumblr.
Okay, yeah. So who is Cloaca Sandwich for? The Tumblr
Tumblr
kids. Anyone who's ever used Tumblr, the she's, gays, theys, anyone who's awkward at parties.
Or anybody that wants conversation ideas for parties.
Yes. Yeah. Or icebreakers for work. Depending on how cool your work is, you could definitely steal some of this. I think it really gets people thinking about the world in a way they don't typically look at it. It gets people curious. Like, what's a cloaca? Tell me more.
I think a big goal for this podcast is to do a kind of 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon for cloaca.
Yeah, we can probably connect a cloaca to anything.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to say we had this idea before John Green came out with his Everything is Tuberculosis book, but it does remind me of that. I saw like a video, he was explaining the concept of his
I bought it, but I haven't read it yet.
Oh, you haven't read it?
And you know what else happened?
What?
Today, Dan was talking
Yeah.
about a cloaca. He didn't know what the word was, but I was like, are you fucking kidding me? He is not getting in on this sandwich before
No.
me. I literally had to walk into the kitchen and tell Emily, like, it's happened.
We have to record the episode of the podcast today. I know we've been talking about doing the podcast
It's
for a
now
while.
or never. We are hard launching Cloaca Sandwich in the wake of this betrayal in some ways. From
We have some hard evidence. I think we've got a lot of text messages.
We do have
and
a lot of
stuff.
exchanges, receipts that we can pull out to show that we have indeed been talking about this event since January.
Yeah.
And actually probably since before January.
But yeah, January is when we were like, the amount that we keep talking about cloaca, we should just
some conversations, just for example, some things that have come up in context in our everyday lives, like, do you think minions would have a cloaca?
And we decided no.
Well, we know
I decided no.
we canonically know that minions have no genitals. We looked that up.
Yeah. Oh, right.
This is a story for another time, the great minion debacle. But I will say that we've done a lot of research on minions in the last couple of months, and based on information from the creators of the Minions franchise, Despicable Me franchise, minions canonically do not have genitals.
Yep, they don't reproduce.
There's always been the same number of them since the beginning of time. They're from Switzerland.
Yep.
These are all true things that you can look up. I'm not making them up.
We had
I'm a scientist. You can trust me.
a heated argument, not with each other actually,
No.
with a third person. Maybe we'll get him on the pod.
Roommate Blair. We'll get him on the pod to share his side of the story on our Cloaca Minion special. But just an example, cloacas, they're all around us. They're a portal to a conversation that you just never thought you were going to be having before. And isn't that the best way to meet people and know them? Just being a little bit insane.
No, that's good. It truly has changed how my brain works because I'll be thinking about things. I'm already like turning, the gears in my head are turning about how we're going to bring orchestra band into Cloaca Sandwich.
Right, yes.
There's a lot of holes happening.
There are so many holes in our brain.
And in the instruments.
And in our legislators.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, we're going to get a little political sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what? The best way to resist fascism is through laughter.
Yeah. If we're going to build a platform, we got to use it for good.
Yeah, we're community building. What would we call people who listen to Cloaca Sandwich? Like, what would their like cute little fan name be? Or like the collective group of our fans? Cloakies?
No.
We're gonna have to think about that. If anyone has any ideas, if we don't come up with it by the end of this episode, then
The cloister?
that might be
Too religious?
TM Pokemon?
No?
Isn't there a cloister?
I was
Like
hold on, I
Shelder.
gotta Google this. I can't Google it.
So one thing you need to know is Emily with a Y is doing kind of that analog life. She's getting off the crazy tech.
For about like 3 weeks now or something. I have a flip phone. I have a Nokia. I could Google it. I actually have Google on my phone. It just takes me a while to type it out.
It's a flip phone that,
T9.
yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on the age of the people listening to this, you might not know what that means, but it means it's an old flip phone. It looks insane. Can't open a lot of stuff on it. It's pretty much just texting and calling.
It's got texting, calling, and Sudoku.
So I'm trying to see if Cloister is a Pokemon, and it is in fact kind of a cloacal sort of shape. Would you
thinking
not
of it
say?
in the context of a cathedral?
Right. I
Yeah.
was raised outside of religion, so I think of Pokemon first, personally.
After you brought up Pokemon, I was like, oh, maybe I'm dumb. But no, it is a shadowed cloister of the Covenant. And then I thought you were rejecting cloister as a fandom because it's too religious.
No, of course not. There is something very religious, I think, about the Cloaca.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I don't want to get too deep. We don't have to go into right now. But
The Trinity,
The
right?
Trinity.
Yeah. That's actually next. That's going to probably be another episode sometime.
Father, Son, Holy Ghost. 3 holes in one.
And what is that? No. Later.
Triple Goddess. The rules of threes and fairy tales.
Mm-hmm.
Magical things happen around 3, and the Cloaca, it has 3 purposes.
I can't wait to move on to our future episodes where we have real topics that I can research.
What is the meat for this episode?
I think the meat was just to explain our purpose and our calling.
Yeah.
Introduce ourselves.
What are you loving this week?
I mean, I think we're both loving the Hayley Williams album.
Oh, yeah. Ego Death on a Bachelorette Party.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be album of the year for me. I thought maybe Florence the Machine's new album was going to beat it for me, and I love it. It's beautiful. I think everyone should listen to it, but I just think that Ego Death is just going to take the win for me probably, unless something crazy happens, and I really don't think. The only upset I could foresee would be Florence, and now that I've heard it, I do like it. It's going to be up there in my top 5 or my top 8. We should do top 8s for like
Top
MySpace.
8? Oh, I never had
my
MySpace.
God. I forgot.
We're actually not that far apart in age. I'm 31. I don't know. You don't have to tell people how old you are.
Much like Frodo, I am 33 years old.
Yeah. Happy Hobbit year.
Also, that means I would die. Oh, wait. Spoilers, maybe. Hopefully no one's playing Expedition. Expedition 33. One thing you need to know about us. We're gamers.
Yeah.
For better, for worse.
In a certain sense of the word. Yeah.
Yes. GAY
Yeah.
type.
We prefer JRPGs.
Primarily. Something else that we could get into. But Breath of the Wild, is that the one with the shark man? Cloaca. That is a man who would have a cloaca.
Sidon.
I'm unfamiliar with the game. I know it's fucked up. I haven't played it.
I never finished Tears of the Kingdom, but I did play Breath of the Wild.
I have them. I've started them, but I never finished them because there's something wrong with me. But talking about a cloaca, how we can bring it back. Prince Sidon, that is a character that would at 100%
have a cloaca.
What are some other cloacal having characters maybe?
I don't know. All I can think about, the game that I've been playing lately is Final Fantasy 16.
Right.
Joshua.
He doesn't even say it like that, but there's something very strange about watching a JRPG and it's like UK British
Yeah.
English. I know a lot of fantasy stuff is just default that's like the fantasy dialect, but
Because when we think of the Middle Ages, we think of Tolkien.
I don't usually think about that when I don't know, I think of Final Fantasy X.
I did really quickly. I wanted to make a point. The reason that you don't play Breath of the Wild is because you spend a little bit too much time playing really obscure games on nightmare mode.
It does take me a long time to get through the games when I play them on a very high difficulty level.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Trails of Cold Steel is that obscure. I would think that when this comes out, there's going to be at least one other person that has played one of the Trails of Cold Steel's
We got to
games.
redefine obscure.
It's the Legend of Heroes. I mean, Smosh from Damien, a voice actor, and one of they're all connected.
Not the one you're playing, though.
No, because I'm not there yet, because I haven't gotten that far. I'm trying to play them chronologically. That does bring me to another thing that I would like to get out of the way right at the beginning. Dream guests. Who do you think would be dream guests for the pod? Obviously, Damien Smosh. If we mention you, you're going to be a guest in the pod. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. You're always welcome.
We don't have an email, but
there
will be some way to find us, I'm sure. Leave a comment.
Yeah, where are we even posting this?
YouTube.
Leave a YouTube comment.
Leave a YouTube comment. We did have in our original notes, our first and only person other than our friends that we wanted to have on it was Emily Axford.
Oh, yeah. Triple Emily. Yeah.
Threes. We do need a third Emily. We're manifesting this.
Is it a little too pigeonholing to put her on the D&D episode? Or should we let her...
She can figure out whatever sandwich she wants. Yeah. Whatever sandwich she wants to make.
That's the nice thing about sandwiches.
Emily Axford, reach out. We'd love to have you. An all Emily episode.
Should we explain why we called it Cloaca Sandwich now that we're talking about the sandwich?
We're in the meat of the sandwich right now. Without you even knowing, we have started making this sandwich. It's fine.
We're not pros yet. It's okay.
Yeah. This is a podcast by the people, for the people. And if it's not for you, then get out.
Stop listening.
Just get out.
Don't hate.
We're making this for our friends and, most importantly, for the bit.
Shout out Shannon.
Shout out our number one fan, Dr. Shannon, for encouraging us on this road to cloacal completion. But anyway, let's get back. Cloaca Sandwich, the name of the game. It's because we start the podcast with a cloaca, which we did, if you recall. I did explain what a cloaca is. Now we're in the meat of the sandwich. And it's kind of just the background and just us little chit-chatting like this. Right now, we're here, you and me, together.
And then we wrap it up with, don't forget,
we're going to always bring it back to the cloaca.
Everything we just talked about, cloaca.
We can bring it back to the cloaca.
6 degrees of cloaca.
Except it's only 1 degree from everything. In many ways. And isn't that
beautiful? Yeah. Just like art.
I really wish I could think of what I would call the people who listen to this podcast. Like, I can describe you. I can describe the type of person that listens to this and enjoys it and the kinds of things they would like. But what would I call you? Like, a name is so special. It's like picking the name of...
Name has power.
A child, a cat, a racehorse, a new governing body. I think this is something that we really can't rush.
I know. I'm really bad under pressure.
No pressure. We're not putting pressure on this one.
Yeah. Chloe, for some reason, just is at the front of my mind.
Chloe?
Yeah.
I don't know any Chloes.
I don't either.
I don't know. I think the name needs to be a little bit more punk than that. Because at the root of Cloaca Sandwich, like, this is anti-fascist, punk rocking, fan fictioning, painting with all the colors of the wind, biology facts, and culture comedy podcast.
And it's also just an opportunity to have these conversations more, because it feels like every time we try to talk about it,
we're like, save it for the pod.
Stop. We can't talk about this.
It's forbidden. This is pod talk. We're not professionals.
No. We're at the table.
If you can't tell, I know it's hard to tell, but we are not professionals.
Yeah.
We've never recorded a podcast episode before in our lives. We've listened to some.
Yeah, a lot.
Actually, I've listened to a lot of podcasts.
I've probably listened to thousands of hours of podcasts.
Doesn't mean I know how to do them.
No. You'd think you'd pick it up, but...
Once you're just there, standing in front of a microphone, looking into the
Just
eyes of your co-host
just
across
a girl
the table.
and a microphone and a non-binary and a microphone.
We're just two people in front of two microphones,
Making more eye contact than we've ever made
making
before.
so much eye contact because I'm trying to remember what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to take us a lot longer to go through this. The
Oh.
two things I had written down.
There is only one thing that I wrote down that we didn't talk about.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a little off topic, but not. It's at the spring fling. I just wanted to bring up that one of the people that we were talking to told us about tick racing.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember it pretty graphically.
Yeah. Then this happened somewhere else in the state of Wisconsin, correct?
Yeah, in like the Northwoods somewhere. She's like,
Yes.
oh yeah, every year for Memorial Day, because that must have been when the party was. She was like, yeah, every year for Memorial Day, I go up to the Northwoods and it's this bar and we do tick racing. And everybody,
We're like, what?
what? She's like, yeah, they like basically fall from the trees. It's really easy to get them.
Ticks are like my worst nightmare.
What it is you get like a Jello shot, I think.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm remembering this correctly. You get a Jello shot and you put it on a table on top of a target, and then you release the tick, and whichever tick gets to the center of the Jello shot wins.
I don't remember. I thought they were on like people's arms or something.
No. It's on a table.
Like that's just asking for Lyme disease.
Yeah, but that's the only thing I wrote down.
Those were some of the conversations we were having at the spring fling.
Yeah.
Tick racing,
Cloaca.
swingers and flamingos.
Swingers, yeah. We also had a lot of conversations. No shade to anybody at that party. We were having a lot of conversations that were very small talky that I just can't remember.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the point of the pod, too. It's just like, what do you talk about? You don't know these people. Mm-hmm. You're coming into a community. What are you going to talk about?
It's been a huge success for me. Everybody...
Anytime we've even mentioned Cloaca Sandwich in passing, people are like, what do you mean? What is that? So then we sit down, we explain the lore that we've just explained to everyone here. And by the time we're done explaining, we
have a new fan.
We have a new friend.
Yeah.
The ice is broken.
More familiar.
This is the ultimate icebreaker in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It breaks through some of those awkward barriers. You just have to just dive right in.
Yeah, it's like a Venn diagram where people don't necessarily want to talk about their own genitals so much, but this is like a little bit off to the side.
And it's also expanding minds because you know what? Biology's weird. The earth is filled with so many diverse and strange and beautiful creatures.
Yeah.
Just like the cloaca. Just like us. In a way, we're kind of a cloaca. You know, like the child, the
old man,
and
like the riddle.
Yeah, like the Sphinx.
Four
like
legs
cloaca.
in the morning, 2 in the afternoon.
I was thinking of like the crone mother child, but your thing makes sense too.
Yeah,
that's the point. Everything can be cloaca. There's the rule of threes is just gonna like it's ingrained in my mind, like morning, mid-afternoon, and night. Like,
see, and now we can tie the foundation series in because I've been watching that with Blair, and there's
how's there a cloaca in the foundation?
What's his name?
Blair.
What was his name?
Lee Pace.
Lee Pace's character.
Lee Pace has a cloaca. Confirmed. Breaking news.
Yeah.
In the show?
No, not even in the show.
Sorry.
But he's just three people. Brother Dawn, Brother Day, Brother Dusk, etc.
Three of him.
Clones.
3 clones.
Yeah.
All alike. Indignity? Question mark?
Yeah. They're like the same person. Well, this is another topic. They're like the same person, but like they experience different things, so they also have like different priorities.
Right. Just like the cloaca has 3 different holes for 3 different purposes.
3 different experiences.
3 portals to new worlds.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that we absolutely have to have at least 3 episodes of Cloaca Sandwich.
I agree. Let's shoot for 33.
That would be very lucky. That's Jesus's basketball number, right? Isn't 33 like biblical?
Yeah, threes are very important in the Bible. Actually, I was looking this up for the purpose of the pod. Most numbers have some significance in the Bible, but three is probably one of the most important.
I was thinking like 3 and 7.
3, 7, 6.
Oh, that's the naughty one, right?
Not always, but yes, it is this. It is the sign of the beast.
Love him.
Does the sign of the beast have 7 heads?
I'm thinking of Cerberus, and that has 3 heads.
Cerberus has 3 heads. That's Greek.
Yeah.
I think we should get an email or something. I mean, you can comment for now, of course, but I think we should get an email so that people can submit toppings
For the Cloaca Sandwich. See what I did there?
Yes. I like as a challenge, like how,
Yeah, it would be fun for someone to be like, bridges.
connect bridges to Cloaca.
And my brain immediately is going, bridges, Mothman, the Silver Bridge collapse.
I bet Mothman
could have a cloaca. I don't know that if I believe that in my heart.
If we write a fanfic, it's canon. It's fanon.
Yeah. There is a world where Mothman has a cloaca, and I think that we should all just respect that.
I want to celebrate that, actually.
It's beautiful. All cloacas are beautiful.
Kind of jealous.
Hey, Cab. All cloacas are beautiful. That's going to be our first merch, please.
A sticker?
All cloacas are beautiful. The word of the day is cloaca. I bet you never thought you were going to hear that word so many times. And how long have we been recording this?
37 minutes.
That's an incredible run. I'm definitely going to have to cut out some of this.
Probably.
So
We've rambled a bit. You don't think Aquaman has a cloaca? Just dream big.
Listen, I would not put it out of the realm of fanfic and fanon to throw a cloaca in there. More power to you. I think that's beautiful. I just think he's human? Question mark? Aquaman is human?
I don't know anything about Aquaman.
Actually, something, if we want to get really technical here, humans during embryonic development, we do briefly have a cloaca. Around like the 30-something day before our different anatomy differentiate into becoming our urethra and anus. We have a cloaca. So in a way, we're all a cloaca sandwich.
Yeah. If only we could just like find a way to stop it there.
Oh, when we're like... I mean, we got some ways depending on the state.
Depending on where you're at. My little tablet keeps falling asleep.
We've got some cats of the pod honorable mentions. Vimo, who you will probably hear in the background screaming at some point.
At some point. She loves
to sing. Wheatsy, probably won't ever hear her.
She's asleep. She's
probably sleeping. V and Mina, you could hear them jumping on the table at some point.
They might chew through our cords.
Again. But they didn't chew on the really expensive ones.
Lessons learned.
So at least there's that.
Yeah. I am a little stuck now. I don't know what to talk about.
I think we just have to talk about anything we want and then bring it to the cloaca. I can look back on our initial company meeting notes. Topics. Number 1, minions. Internet friends. What do you think of when I say cloaca? We kind of already got into that. Favorite tags and fics.
Oh.
If we got into that. Cloaca sex, obviously. Get on AO3.com. We know you know what it is. If you search for cloacas, you're going to find a lot of really rich content.
You're going to find a lot of Genshin Impact.
Yes, there appear to be several dragon-like characters.
Zhongli, mainly, in my experience.
Zhongli, for sure. I don't remember. Nouvelette, is that his name?
I haven't been playing since.
Dragons, obviously, I mean, this is maybe something that we need to talk about. We can't confirm or deny whether or not a dragon would have a cloaca, but I think...
Because they're fictional.
I think... popular opinion is cloaca.
It's a lizard.
I don't think, but that opens up a can of worms. Unicorns, I don't think would have a cloaca because they're
Very
more
horse-like.
horse-based.
Yeah.
But Mothman,
Mammalian.
there are some mammals that have cloacas. Not horses.
Wait,
We've heard it here first.
Which mammals have cloacas?
Possum.
Possum.
I don't have a list. But most don't. Mammals don't, like, that's not, it's an aberration, I think.
Yeah, we do.
Mothman's not a mammal.
We are recording this podcast at the kitchen table, so we cannot fact check anything we say.
None of what we have said should be taken as truthful.
Leave a comment.
It's actually don't correct us, because I think you just need to. We're taking some time away from the computer right now. Step away from the screen. We're gonna listen. This is how you have a conversation with someone. This is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy if you just be weird. What other like mythical beasts? Like a wyvern, I think you could argue cloaca.
What about a griffin? That's like part bird.
Yeah, I could see a cloaca going on.
What's the other half of a griffin? Lion?
Yeah, perhaps.
Maybe it's got.
I think there's an argument for a kelpie, a water horse. I think that could be cloacal in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Bigfoot does not have a cloaca. I can say that.
Too hairy.
I can say that with 100% confidence.
Personal experience.
What Pokemon do you think would have cloacas?
I didn't ever really get into Pokemon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Psyduck.
Squirtle?
Yeah. Squirtle. Squirtle for sure. Honestly, Charmander.
Yeah. Let's just say all of them do.
There are some, I think, that definitely don't have cloacas.
Name one.
Mankey.
I'm assuming it's a monkey.
Yes.
Okay.
You are correct. Staryu.
What about that chandelier one?
Chandelure.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. Lickitung. Not a cloaca.
Really?
No. I don't know. Chansey. Could be.
I don't
There's
remember.
an egg in the Chansey pouch.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Not to backtrack, I really wish I could remember more Adventure Time princesses.
I think there's a princess of pretty much everything.
Yeah, there's a slime princess. Oh, there's one.
You think slime... Say more on that. You think slime means cloaca?
No, there's a slime princess, though.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying you think slime princess has one. I was like, that's interesting, because I was going to think none.
I agree. None. I don't think slime princess
No, there's
has any
no
holes.
Yeah. No mouth, but she must scream.
I
I think Jake the dog could have one.
think he chooses.
He chooses,
Yeah.
but that's his own decision.
I think he would choose yes. There is that one episode where he carries an egg in his body. Do you know what
Oh,
I'm talking about?
I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah, there's an episode where in order to protect an egg, it's a giant egg, he morphs his flesh around it, and he says, egg.
Oh, yeah. So he probably had a cloaca in that moment.
Yeah.
In some ways. In some ways, he is a cloaca.
In some ways, his whole body is a cloaca.
So true.
It's like a 5D cloaca.
I'm looking at some of the other original notes for when we first brainstormed the pod. Corpse flower on the logo, question mark. And there is an arrow that says Georgia O'Keeffe, and I understand that connection that I made because the corpse flower that bloomed did kind of have a sort of O'Keeffian shape to it.
Yeah. I really thought that she had done something, and then I went home and Googled Georgia O'Keeffe corpse flower. Not a single.
Not anything in her portfolio.
Okay.
Maybe we could do that.
Yeah.
Something slitty is the next note.
Something slitty.
Something
this
slitty.
way comes.
There's a mention for Dr. Shannon and Liz.
As in my friend Liz?
Yes. And also aligned chakras.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Is this about the time that you got those cards and you were practicing your
I really don't
New
think
Jersey
so.
accent by reading off all
I
these?
don't want to get canceled immediately. I think maybe the note was about how this podcast can help align a chakra or two, maybe.
Maybe.
Our throat chakras.
I
Opening up the throat chakra.
I don't want to get canceled immediately. Open up my throat chakra.
We also have considered an all Cloaca run of Baldur's Gate 3. So all Dragonborn
yes.
Cloaca run. That's something we could do. There's also, quotes, a whole community. Cloaca Sandwich. It's a whole lot of fun.
I think we were going to put that on a sticker and then
It's a
vandalize
whole
all the
community.
stop signs and the...
It's not vandalism, it's promotion.
Yeah. It's
grassroots.
expression.
Yes. Grassroots coalition building. A fandom and culture podcast. My Cloaca year. An abundance of Emily's. We kind of talked about all of this.
Yeah.
Cloaca Sandwich. There's the name. That's how we got to it. That was
my
the original
God.
list.
I did write down a second opening for this first episode.
Oh, do you want to try it again?
Yeah, we could try it again.
You only did like that. Like, go ahead.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
So it needs to start with making some, like, sounds. That's just what I wrote. Sounds.
What kind of sounds?
Ping. 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 Wait, I'm picking up something,
Ping.
Emily. And then you say,
I think it's a signal. Did I read too far ahead?
a little.
Start over.
Okay. No, your
This
line
is the first time I'm seeing the script.
Your line is, "What's that, Emily?"
Okay, you start over,
Wait, do you mind if I have the bulk of the lines?
please.
Okay. Ping. Ping. I'm picking something up, Emily.
What is it, Emily?
I think it's a signal.
A signal?
If you can hear me, please keep listening. There's not much time. 2025 is quickly coming to a close, and I haven't told nearly enough people about the year of the cloaca. Important, need to know information. Who here knows what a cloaca is? Did you learn about it from fan fiction? Well, let's all say it together. A cloaca is one.
One hole.
That one didn't go so well.
Wait, is that the whole thing?
No, and that's when we
Like, we all ended on, and like, we're Emily, and this is Cloaca, and that means one hole. Everyone say it together. One hole. I don't think that's it, but we can keep workshopping it.
When I wrote that, I was watching a documentary about typewriters.
Oh.
It was really pretentious. I couldn't finish it.
Was it a British accent narrator?
No,
It wasn't.
No, it was, and I don't want to trash talk them too much because it was just like a little small production on YouTube, and the whole thing wasn't bad. It's just there was especially one guy in particular who just talked about, he's like, when I type on my typewriter, it's like more real. It's like more important than when I type on my computer. And
Okay,
I'm like,
Holden Caulfield.
okay, whatever.
There is a certain pretentiousness to typewriters in the year 2025, which is unusual because it shouldn't be, because it's old.
It's old.
You find them thrift store, antique stores. They've been around for longer than computers, but if someone, like, if you brought a typewriter to a Starbucks, which you shouldn't be at because
Obnoxious.
who's eating at Starbucks right now?
No, not the people with typewriters.
No, they're going... Typewriter people are going to the weirdest underground coffee shop that's like, well, actually, there is a coffee shop not too far from here that is a skateboard shop / coffee shop.
How did I not know about that?
I don't want to put them on blast, but the worst coffee I've ever had.
Oh, shit.
But to their credit,
You can't. The skaters.
No. I don't think it was because it was their coffee. It's because I specifically ordered a coffee lemonade.
Oh.
Because I was just so damn curious. What is this going to be like? Like,
I think
surely
I've had one of those before.
it's got to be good, right? If it's on the menu.
Ass.
No. Do
Sour.
not lemonade and coffee are not supposed to be together, and so I'm not putting that on this skate shop because the people there were lovely, loved a lot of the merch, and I'm sure the coffee on its own would have been delicious. It's simply the coffee with the lemonade that was disgusting, and I unfortunately had to pour it out.
Oop.
But someone with a typewriter, I could see them there.
Yeah. Well, so, I mean, I've talked all this shit about people that write with typewriters. I bought a typewriter at a thrift store recently.
And analog gear.
Yeah. It's all a part of me, going back to MP3 players and flip phones and e-readers. E-readers, not super outdated tech, actually.
But you're not connected to the internet on it actively, right?
No. Well, yeah, I am, because I use it I download fan fiction on my computer and I put it on Google Drive, and then I have Google Drive on my e-reader and I download it to my e-reader. So it is connected to the internet, but I can't browse.
Right.
You know?
You can't get on Tumblr on it.
No, I can't. I'm watching this documentary on typewriters, and this guy's like, he had this line about how, like, when I write on paper, this is forever, I could lose my hard drive, like it could get corrupted and then it's gone forever, but this is forever. And I was like, no, it's not. Paper falls apart so quickly all the time. It lights
Nothing's
on fire.
permanent.
It lights on fire, it gets stomped on, you could lose it. What are you talking about? It's forever. I just bought the typewriter because I think it's a lot of fun to go clack, 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 clack.
Yeah, and aesthetically, I like the way it looks.
Yeah. Put a lot of stickers on it.
Yeah, you have the coolest typewriter I've seen.
Thank you. I put a lot of stickers on everything I own.
Send us stickers whenever we get a Gmail.
Yes. Send us JPEGs of stickers.
Yeah. No sponsors for the pod, obviously, yet. Because this is our first episode. We're really, really hoping we can get Gino's Italian Deli.
Yep.
A local eatery in our neck of the woods.
We want to lean into sandwich.
Yes, we would like to really be sponsored by some sandwich companies. So if there are any listening, James Jonathan.
I don't know if that's...
I don't think we can take money from them, though.
I don't think we can.
I think they're problematic.
I think they are. I'm just going to list off some sandwich places, and you give me your gut reaction of whether you think that they're problematic or not. Firehouse Subs.
Oh, God. I want to say problematic, but I don't know.
Because I think they do support cops.
Yeah, there's a lot of American flags in a Firehouse Sub mural, typically.
Yes, the firehouse of it all. Subway?
No. Jared.
Jersey Michaels?
Jersey Michaels, maybe.
I feel like I
think it would make sense.
And they have better bread than...
They do have good bread, and I like a sandwich from there.
I like their pepper relish.
I don't know if I've ever had that.
I think there's some in the fridge.
Oh.
I bought a jar.
Panera would be huge.
Panera. I think so, especially if they bring back the charged lemonades.
Oh, yes. This podcast is definitely for people who want the charged lemonades, or just people who eat at Panera. I think...
I really haven't eaten at Panera in a long time. I think the last time I ate at Panera was with you and Blair when we failed to adopt a cat.
Thank God.
Thank God. We couldn't have handled.
We couldn't have handled another mouth. Vimo would have hated it.
Yeah. I just thought she was lonely.
She's not lonely. She's just a diva.
Yeah.
We would love local, little, your mom and pop sandwich shop.
Yeah.
We'd love to give them a little promotion, get them sponsoring us on the pod.
Yeah, and really you could give us nothing, basically, like $100, and we would sing your praises for eternity. It's really a great deal.
Yeah, we're so cheap.
Yep, at this point, yeah.
We're so cheap. Speaking of which, we're on Ko-fi.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yay!
Kofi, Ko-fi.
Yeah.
Search Cloaca Sandwich. You can find us on there. You can buy us a coffee. Or contribute to our mortgage payment.
Oof. I've actually never given anybody any money on Ko-fi before. When you do that, can they leave a message?
Yes.
Okay.
And with that message, you can request a topic if you would like.
Great. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's a good way to reach out to us.
Then we will absolutely 100% talk about it.
Priority. Top priority.
Other feedback we're looking for. What would you call yourself?
Oh, yeah.
What should our listeners be called?
Yeah, I want a name that embodies you.
Tell us how you see yourself, how you see this community that we're building.
Mm-hmm.
You are entering at a good time. Getting in early.
Mm-hmm. Extremely
early. We're one of our first listeners. If you're listening to this, you're one of the few.
Hey, Shannon.
The proud. Our inner circle. And thus, Cloaca Sandwich has been born.
Yeah.
It does feel like it's been a labor.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
We've laughed. We've cried.
We've crashed out.
What does Nicole Kidman say at AMC?
I have no idea.
You'd think see, the problem is people always make fun of Nicole Kidman's little AMC opening thing. I don't go to AMC. I go to Marcus Cinema.
Shout out Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus Theater. We're going to probably get abducted by people. I can bleep this out. I can bleep things out.
Shout out to bleep, bleep, bleep.
Shout out to Marcus Theater. Boo, 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 boo.
Boo, 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 boo. I don't think they can triangulate it that well.
I
Maybe
think
with
Mr.
Gino's.
Marcus would like this podcast. I would love to have Mr. Marcus on the pod.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about him, actually. Wait, no, I say good things. He's nice. He seems nice. He seems funny.
He's a cheeky man.
Yep.
Based from what I know of him, which is his brief 30-second commercials before most movies.
When are we going to see
Frankenstein?
Nope.
It's going to be on Netflix soon.
The gay one. I forget what it's called. Pillion.
Oh, God. We're going to probably end up having to do a pod about that.
Yeah, we should have seen
it this weekend. If you haven't heard, Pillion is the next It Girl movie. Alexander Skarsgård. He's in it. Butt plugs. Assless chaps.
Wrestling onelets. Singlets.
Look up on YouTube. Pillion. Yeah. It's going to be all everyone's talking about this at the Christmas dinner table.
I hope so. Christmas dinner table.
Yeah, because we're sitting at it. We're already talking about it.
Oh my God.
Quit making dumb people famous.
Yeah. Stop calling it Firehouse Subs. Call it Emergency Room Subs.
That's so true. Say it louder.
Emergency Room Subs.
ER Subs. The Sandwich Pit.
For some reason, that made me think of EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Yeah.
It's in the sandwich.
ER Sandwich. Subs. It's in the
bread.
Awful. Cut that out.
Yeah, that's not going to make it through the Type 5.
Yeah, I don't know. How long do you want to keep talking?
I feel like we've got enough probably for at least 30 minutes, surely.
I can't see anymore.
How do we sign off? We need
applause.
We should have been doing that the whole time.
I just needed to wake it up. Oh yeah, and we could turn it up a little.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. You're too kind.
We'll do it at the end. Yeah, how do we sign off?
So long. Oh, that's copyrighted music.
Is it?
Probably.
See, and this. Hey, can we try and put Swan Lake at the beginning and the end?
Swan Lake. Yeah. I mean, we can try.
We can try. I don't think that there's any reason why we would get in any trouble for that, right? We're not famous enough to get in trouble.
Who cares?
If we get a cease and desist from the London Philharmonic.
That would be cool. We could frame it, put it on the wall.
I would actually love that. We should actually collect cease and desist notices.
Oh, I think we could get a lot of them from this.
I think we could.
Maybe, what if Gino's is our first one?
Oh, no,
Gino's, we love you.
At
Please
least
sponsor us.
They don't know what we look like, so we could still probably eat there. How do we sign off? Hold on.
How do you say goodbye?
I don't know. Well, so I figure in the normal episode where we have a topic, it will be open the episode, briefly talk about Cloaca, introduce the topic, talk in detail about the topic, and then close by saying, and don't forget, the reason we're here is Cloaca.
That's how we got here.
Yeah. And then
I think that made sense.
yeah, but for this one where we're just kind of introducing ourselves and we don't like have a, well, I mean, yeah, I guess we could just do that. We could just say like, okay, well, I just want to remind you, you're beautiful. Cloaca is beautiful. We're all connected.
All cloacas are beautiful.
We're all children of Cloaca. Yeah, we're all fetuses in Cloaca.
At some point.
Cloacal fetuses.
What if that's what we call everyone?
The fetuses? No, I don't want to say fetus that often.
Feti.
I don't like the word fetus actually very much.
Embryos.
That's a little better.
Planned Parenthood would be a huge get for the
Oh
sponsorship.
my God, yeah.
Love Planned Parenthood.
I think they need our money more than...
Honestly.
Yeah. Bonsoir.
Adios.
Aloha.
I feel like it should be sandwich related or food related.
Oh, good point.
That about wraps up our Cloaca Sandwich tonight. We're about to throw this in the doggy bag and...
with a pickle on the side.
A juicy pickle. I don't know. Something, you know what I mean?
Shit. We're crashing.
What?
I hope we keep all of this as bonus content someday.
I will save the entire audio file as
Yeah.
a separate recording before I chop everything out.
Okay, good.
Big shout out to our listener, Shannon. That's what they're called.
Shannon.
Our listeners, our
Isn't-
group, they're Shannon.
And that's such an honor to Shannon.
Yeah, she would love that.
She really is the
She's
third
not
member.
dead. Like, she'll listen to this, but...
We're remembering her. She's alive, but we're remembering her right now.
Because she's not at the table currently.
Yeah. Okay, that about wraps it up. Wraps it up. I think we've emptied the tank for tonight. Once again,
We've emptied the hole tonight. We've evacuated the hole.
Yeah.
And now we too must evacuate.
And yeah, it's time to rest and replenish for next time.
Namaste.
Signing off, I'm Emily.
I'm also Emily.
And this has been Cloaca Sandwich.